Press. Reverse! Get outside! Get outside!
Good on, Cam.
Get him down! Let's go!
Highlight today?
Oh, no, I think there were several highlights. I think that's a major positive is explosive plays by the offense. That's what we're used to around here. That'll be the standard, and that'll be the expectation every Saturday. I thought both defenses at the end of the 2-minute drill, especially the two defense there at the end of a long 2-minute drill, studded it up against the one offense, and that was good to see. Of course, the 1D just completely shut down the 2-0 in their 2-minute drill. I like the field goal kicking all of camp. We missed a couple chip shots at the end. We can't do that. Can't ever happen. And I just want to stress the importance to them of we're going to have a game come down to a field goal to win it or two, and then we're going to have to block one. And we've done that in the last couple of years. Block one to make big plays in a game the last 2 seasons. So those are to me the immediate highlights.
On the negative side, too many penalties?
No, I mean, yeah, there's some administrative penalties, to be honest with you. They were guys that aren't ready to play on Saturday yet, so, you know, I take into consideration who they are, too. And then we'll go back up and reevaluate it. I mean, that's a fair question, and, yeah, one's too many. But we want to be aggressive, you know, and the ones that I have a problem with are administrative penalties, pre-snap penalties. That's where, you know, we got to cut down, but some of that was with the young guys.
Do you feel like some of the playmaking questions that entering this season are really answered and kind of settled by this point?
I've been telling everybody for the last 5 or 6, 7 practices that I'm happy with the playmakers, what they've been doing in practice, and you guys just saw it. I mean, so, you know, it's always, you know, I'm not from Missouri, but it's show me, you know. So I'm from Oklahoma. I'm Homer. That's close enough, right? But they're going to need to do it on game day. But that's a direct reflection of how they practiced a little bit the last week or so. So I'm happy for them.
Looks like you're still playing a lot of guys at corner. I mean, obviously you'll play 3 or 4 sometimes anyhow. But do you feel, is there a rotation there you're starting to get closer to, do you think?
Well, I think we're trying to get the right fit and see those guys make plays just more again in live situations. Jeremy Morse has really stepped up. Rashad, Tay, and those are the guys that stand out, of course, with Nevin. You know, Marwin, we've moved Marwin to safety now.
Oh, okay.
And so Marwin's doing a nice job battling with Cam and Frankie Satera. It gives us more depth in some of the defensive sub-packages.
And then what about punter? Is Ben True the punter, or does Jake have a chance, or do you think Ben True?
If we started today, Jaron would take the first snap.
The couple punts today were pretty good.
He's done well. So.
Now what are you going to do how will the scrimmage go Saturday night? What will you do there?
A lot of the same drive-its and some situational stuff, and again, probably not as many reps even as tonight, so we'll kind of cut back just a little bit on that, just in the total number of snaps, but a lot of situational stuff and drive-it stuff, and continue to look at more young kids.
And I'll continue to ask you, do you see anything more at quarterback? I mean, Harrison obviously looks like he's more comfortable than the rest there. Anything of the younger guys there at quarterback?
You know, Craig, I think, looked more comfortable tonight because he's practiced a little bit better the last couple of days. And he should. You know, he took all the reps with the twos last year in practice and meetings and even in some game time. I think Darryl has shown flashes over the last week of why we recruited him. Yeah, Jeff's had some good flashes at times. You know, and Jordy came in and threw us a couple good balls. The issue with quarterback is it's got to be day after day after day, and you got to string so many performances together to stay consistent for your teammates' confidence, for your confidence, and I guess ultimately our confidence.
When do you start thinking about red shirts? Is that something you've already thought about, or is that not something you think about until the after?
We're getting really close to that. Yeah, we're getting really close to D-Day with some guys.
Yeah, Hayden Wicker's one of those guys that could be redshirted. He's been making a lot of plays with the ones and the twos. Do you expect him kind of do what Bruce Natson did last year? Can he step in and have a role? Or?
Yeah, we'll see. Hayden made a couple nice plays here tonight, and you know he's shown flashes. He's got a skill set that you know shows why you recruited him, and I've been happy with Hayden's progress. So we'll continue to see that. But yeah, he's been worked in the rotation some.
Ask all my questions.
They did. Kind of quiet tonight.
He always.
It's kind of fun just, you know, trying to chase Keaton around. You know, he like a rabbit. But, you know, I just like to watch a lot of D-linemen one-on-ones just to try to get their, you know, technique. So when I go in and rush, I can just steer their technique.
What do you feel like you've really improved this year in camp versus maybe a couple other years? I mean, is there something you're standing out in particular?
I would like to say my consistency, really. I really came in this camp determined, telling myself I'm going to play. You know, I stopped doing the things that I used to do, like the extra, you know, activities such as rap. You know, I kind of let that go and really just came and focused up on football.
You know, are you kind of aware that, or do you see this as kind of a battle with Tay for that starting spot? I mean, do you see it?
Oh yes. I mean, me and Tay are like brothers. You know, so you know we learn off each other. But the main thing that I like is the DB group. We all be in competition. So it's not only Tay, it's Jerry Morrison. You know, Bird. You know, Quentin Bird. He's a great player. So I mean, all these guys in one just make me play even harder. So yeah.
Well, you guys play a lot of combinations where you play 3 and 4 guys at times anyhow,
yes,
so
sir.
you all could play all the time too.
Yes, sir. See, the combination is for us packages. It's just like, you know, the coaches want to see how it looks with me, Nevin, the Bird, or me, Morrison, and Tays. Because if anything can happen during the season, you know, football season is crazy. So, you know, we switch the packages up and, you know, we could be ready, you know, for whoever's in there at that time.
It seemed like the first team offense really was kind of exposed today. I know that wasn't necessarily against you, but I mean, what do you feel like you guys maybe adjusted or worked into by the end to kind of make some of those stops?
I feel that, you know, every player on the field has an assignment. And if you do your assignment to the T, and when I say to the T, I meant correct, you know, plays like that won't happen. So, you know, running with the twos and the ones is a big difference. The ones, their assignment is excellent, and, you know, you're ready to play ball. The twos is kind of, you know, shaky. But, you know, we'll watch film and we'll fix it up.
So no new rap songs this year?
As of right now, not right now. You know, we got to focus on Utah. You know, this is a very, very big season for the Aggie Nation period. So, you know, I kind of put that aside and really getting ready to play ball. Thank you.
I feel like it was decent. Not really satisfied with how we playing, you know, flying around. We expect to be the top of the line defense every play, win every down. We let up a couple plays, especially in the red zone. You know, they had some explosives. We like to eliminate that, and then it'll be a solid day.
Is it fun trying to play against Chucky the way he plays?
Always. It's always fun, especially when we can get in his head and mess him up a couple times, intercept him, get in his head, to bother him. It's always fun to mess with Chucky.
You guys have a lot of people coming at him all day today, too.
Every day, we got to attack him. Team's going to attack him. They're going to try to confuse him as well, so we do it every day. Why not practice against a good defense to learn what you're going to see in the season?
You know, what do you see as, you know, you defining your role? I mean, what do you feel like you tried to show coaches this year?
I'm going to just show the coaches I'm versatile. You know, I'm going to fit in wherever I'm needed. You know, we got so much depth at linebacker, so wherever I'm needed, I'll play. It doesn't matter to me.
Is that depth a real asset for you guys? You can rotate in and not lose much?
It's definitely valuable, especially if we play against pace teams. You know, guys can rotate in and out, so it definitely plays in our hands.
Is your place mostly where Fackrell played last year? A lot? Is that what it kind of is?
Right now, depends on which package we in. You know, we go base. It'll be more of F, the opposite side of Fackrell. We go anything else, it'll be behind Fackrell.
So are you playing inside at all anymore?
Yeah, I'm playing all four spots. All four spots at linebacker I'm playing, so I'll fit in where needed.
Is there a spot you like more than any other?
I would like to say the F. The F and base, just because, you know, you get to cover man to man, you get to do all kind of things, switch it up, you know, but outside of base, I would say where Fackrell's at. You blitz a lot, get to attack the quarterback, so everything's all good.
As an offense, you know, Coach told us earlier we got to have a big day. And, I guess everybody on the offensive side, we took that hard. We came out and played really tough.
So it sounds like they did one trick play to you the other day. Now they come out with another one today. They kind of go to Travis.
Travis. Yeah, you know, Coach, you know, all of us, we can make plays, and you know, Coach, he believed in us in many different ways. So, you know, we believed in Travis Reynolds, and Travis Reynolds went up, made the play, and it was a good play.
Are you going to be a punt returner too? Do you think?
Oh yeah, punt returner. Yeah, I'm getting very confident back there as a punt return. I feel like I can change the game at any moment at punt return.
How did you feel about sort of the cleanness of the offensive execution today? I mean, early on it seemed like you guys were pretty smooth.
You know, we execute. That's been one of our biggest things. This camp is executing, and each day we've been working on it as an offense, and it's paying off in practice, and then when we come out here in scrimmage, it's just we just executing like Coach told us to and how we want to.
JoJo, going into this camp, everybody was talking about the only thing offensively they wanted to see was wide receiver. How do you think your group has come together?
I feel like, me personally, I feel like we're improving. I know we have a lot of people not believing in us, but as a receiver group, I feel like we're improving day by day, and I think we're going to be a really strong group.
More depth, maybe, than some might think, too?
Yeah, more. You know, some of the younger guys, we need them to step up, which they are doing, and I feel like they're getting better every day, so we'll be good.
You're just a sophomore, and you already feel like you have to almost be a little bit more of a veteran or leader in that group.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm a sophomore, but I know Coach, he expects big things out of me, and I feel like my expectations from Coach is high, so I feel like I need to live up to his expectations.
I know you guys got a bunch of passing touchdowns today, but does that last drive still irk you a little bit, just thinking about what you left on the field?
Yeah, I mean, I know it kind of bugs me. You know, I wanted to get a touchdown. I mean, we drove the ball all the way down there. I mean, I felt like why not punch it in, but you know, we're gonna get that down pat, and we're gonna be good.
Seems like whether you're taking snaps with the one or the twos, the corners you're facing, there's not a lot of drop off in talent. Have you noticed that depth and that competition at the corner position?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of competition over there. You got Rashard Stewart and Morris. They're competing, and then you got Takeover right. I mean, they give me good challenges in practice every day, and I just feel like they're going to be a strong group as well.
What are the differences between some of those guys? Are some of them more physical, some of them more finesse?
Yeah, I mean, Nevin Lawson, he's more. He gives me a hard time in practice every day, which I like that because that just gets me better. And Rashard Stewart and Quentin Bird as well. They have that technique and that pushes me as well to come out my routes and do things a certain way. So they all pushes me to make me get better.
Thank you.